Alright, and then there was one in Ortolina Palace in the library. Can't fast travel there. Fast travel here. Okay, just straight through. Through here. And into the Lord's Chamber. Who's sitting in that now? No, it wasn't in the Lord's Chamber, it was in the library. Where was the library? Hmm? I'm confused. Oh, I see. I see where my confusion came from. I might as well fast travel back to here. I didn't even realize there was a first floor. Through here. Have I ever been here? What else is here? Kitchen, the staff waiting room, and 2 storerooms. Oh. Yeah, we haven't been in here. Oops. Packed with Renan literature. For some reason, they're all written in Danon. Okay. Is there anything else in here that I might want to pick up? Like some sort of item? Oh, there's a chest all the way back there. An omelette recipe. Nice. Just nice as a collectible. An orange jar. That's actually nice. Very, very useful. 2,451 days left. 2,450 days left. It's the diary of a Renan who counted down the days to the crown contest. Okay. And who wants our help here?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
You do.
Well?
Oh?
My, it seems like you're carrying a rare book there, young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing? To be fair, books in general are pretty rare across Dana. Even so, I can tell it's particularly unique and special. As the librarian here, I couldn't ask you to consider donating it to me, could I?
Yeah.
I don't think I could part with this one. I need this book to fight Zoogles and stuff.
Why?
Goodness, I had no idea there were any such books used for combat. All the more reason I simply must get my hands on it. Lord Doha, sweetie, you must convince her to part with it somehow, please.
What?
I must. To be quite honest, I would rather she hold on to it as well. But I, Tigrina, was appointed by you to serve as the palace's librarian so as to keep these precious books safe for future generations. You must do something. I simply can't do my job without having the books I need in my care. Please, Lord Doha. This is quite the conundrum. I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah. Got it.
Look, I'm not letting this book out of my sight, but you can take a look at it while we're here, if you like. If I find any new books while we're traveling, I'll bring them to you too. Does that work for you?
Great.
Absolutely. I really do wish I could have your book, but I'll gladly accept that as a compromise. In return, every time you have something to show me, I'll give you something special in return. Lord Doha, I do hope a generous budget is forthcoming. The arts must be preserved. Unfortunately, that isn't my call to make, seeing as I no longer serve as Lord here, but you make a compelling argument. Don't be shy about bringing me lots and lots of books now. I'll be here eagerly awaiting them. Okay. I guess every time we craft a new book, we can bring it to her and get some rewards for it. Or we've got quite a few. I don't like her
She was a
either.
handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
Secrets of the Stars, eh? That's an old beaten-up book you have there. What is it, I wonder? I sense much warmth from it, but also an aura of sadness emanating from its pages. Tell me, where did you find such a book?
Well...
It's a prized heirloom that used to belong to a certain clan. You could say I inherited it, that's why I can't give it away. I understand now. You must forgive my keenness to obtain it. I'm sure you don't have it easy as a fellow book collector yourself. Nevertheless, I sense that your passion for them is quite genuine. Will you bring me any other books you happen to come across? I'd really love to see them.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. 5 happy bottles. Okay. And Rinwell got Bibliophile. Increased max HD for her. Right. Increased anti-dragon damage. That sounds useful.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her. But I can respect her passion for books.
Show the rarest.
You've got a good sense for people, don't you, Dohalim?
You honor me with your kind words.
Hey, I've got some more books.
That can't be.
My word, for such a serene title as Nature's Beauty, this book is so ferocious, like a tornado, truly breathtaking.
No.
It's too powerful. I fear it's going to blow my clothes straight off.
Wow!
Hold on. Oh, really?
Hey.
Hey, what are you getting so excited for? I am? Oh, you boys are the same. Ugh. Oh, now don't get yourself down. You're too cute to be so angry. Wouldn't you agree, handsome? Yeah, lighten up, Rinwell.
Oh?
While you're out searching for your next book, I suggest you read up a little on men and how their minds work. Yeah, I'm sure she's not going to do that, but we got some rosemary, so that's nice. We've got plenty more books.
Why?
Taming Water. A moving title if I ever heard one. It shakes me to the core, fills my heart with tears. Such drama, such dolor. I'm going to be soaking wet before I finish.
Whoa!
Alright. I can't turn my eyes away.
Watch it.
From what? I wasn't talking to you. Quit trying to butt in. But I haven't gotten to the end yet. A magic emblem. Okay. What's next?
Oh?
My word, this tome truly lives up to the radiant light of its title. With every page it glows more and more brightly. How joyous it must feel to have someone reading you. But I need you to calm down, okay? Otherwise I can't see what's inside you.
Huh?
Is it just me or is she talking to that book? Maybe she's having some sort of hallucination you only get from enjoying books so much.
No way.
You mean she's addicted to reading? That explains it. Never trust a bookworm.
Hey.
Don't lump me in with that woman. Books are so wonderful for their ability to transport people to brand new worlds. What you see when reading them is nothing to be afraid of. Trust me, darlings. Red rosemary. Very nice. Do I have some more? Yes, I do still have some more. Don't be shy about bringing me lots and lots of books now. Okay, I don't have any more. Alright, let me see. Consumables. I got some rosemary, raises elemental attack. That clearly goes to Rinwell. Both of them. Oops. Red verbena greatly raises defense. I can give that to Alphen. And then the red rosemary goes to Rinwell again. Alright, let's quickly go and explore the rest of this first floor. There might be some more chests in here. Some more recipes, perhaps? Do we have... Let's go to the storerooms first. Maybe they've stored some items for us. Maybe you will find absolutely nothing. Who knows? Is there something in the middle there? Potentially. Okay, I can't go into the water. Alright. I can just run through him. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, there is a chest here. And it has a heavy treat. Oh, restores 3000 HP to all allies. That's decent. Although I feel like I rarely ever need HP healing items in this game. I need CP healing items to restore health generally. 800 gold. Alright, we'll take it. And another happy bottle. Okay. Anything else? I mean, 2 items in 1 room is already pretty good anyway. So I didn't expect anything more, but maybe. And then over here. Is there anything down here, maybe? Yeah, there is. An apple. That was pretty much a waste of our time. What do we have here? The kitchen and the staff waiting room, both on the right.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Oh, hello there. Very, very good that we went in here. A crown. A crown commonly worn by monarchs, although it looks suspiciously similar to the one worn by a certain owl. Hoo-hoo! Bye-bye.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Probably. Grab a tomato, a lemon, and beef. Alright. That does it for the kitchen. And the staff waiting room.
I need something to eat.
Well, there's some peach gel for you. You can eat that. As well as milk. You might be able to freeze it and then you can eat it as well. Otherwise, I guess you're gonna have to be satisfied with drinking it. In the library. Oh, we already did that in the Vicent. Down there. Oh yeah, still needed to deliver the quarry quest.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Hello there. We've gotten rid of the Zoogle for you. It was a tough one. Oh, Captain, it's you again. Did you manage to beat that Zoogle I asked you about?
Okay.
Yeah, it turned out to be a real handful, but we eventually pulled through and won. Don't be coy. You were a sight to behold against that thing, attacking and defending with that shield of yours. Wow, so you managed to take out that tough rock Zoogle with your shield. That's impressive. Thanks. It turns out it's useful not just for defending, I can be offensive with it too. I feel like I better understand what it's capable of now. Well, thanks for doing all that, Captain. Now I can finally get back to work. Yes. Rockbuster Shield. Increased attack, elemental attack after guarding. Okay. Nice. Alright, and that leaves Mahaksar as the only place, but also where our main story takes us. So let's actually go and have a look at the Owl Forest while we're here. We might as well.
We've reached our destination.
Hello there, Owl King. Hoot hoot. What will you bring us? I'll always take some costumes. Red Black Wolf Vest. A suave black and red outfit designed for martial arts practitioners with an accompanying wolf head that gleams with black luster. Law, an outfit for you. A green wolf vest. Yep. Calm green hue mysteriously gives the wearer the air of a fighting master. And a wolfless vest. It's lighter without Law's trademark wolf head, but feels far more lifeless in comparison. Okay, just outfits for Law, I guess. Okay. I mean, we've played for a while now. Maybe we'll change outfits again. Although I really like that outfit, that hair for Alphen. We might not change. Although the asymmetric hair is not bad. Sure, for a bit of a change. Let's go with that. And you know what? You can have the reconciler armor for a bit. Any attachments? Left eye patch, dog ears. Well, just in terms of glasses, do we want some glasses on him? Retro sunglasses? Maybe? No. I like him better without glasses. Halo. A holy alphin. A red tropical corsage. Red rose corsage. Dogtail. Don't want a tail on him, really. Don't really want wings on him either. No, I think we'll leave Alphen as he is. And I like the Syncleaver blade, but I still, again, I'm more of a fan of seeing what weapon I've got equipped. That's more so something that we can do like post game when we've got the best equipment there is and just want to have the most nice looking one. Haircut style, I love that hair. It's great. But do we want to change it up for a bit at least? I guess we could go for that. Scarlet tiara. Yeah. Sorry. We'll go for that. Costume. World unifier, sure. Why not? No, I think we're gonna leave Shion to it as well. Rose doesn't really... Why is the crown so small for her? For Alphen, that was like bigger than his head. We'll leave it as is. Colorful session hair. What else do we have? Sure, you can have that. You can have the Scarlet Inherited coat, I think, but let's look through the others as well. Colorful session, ceremonial. Yeah, let's go with the Scarlet Inherited coat. And I've got the skin on, so can we remove that? Yeah, alright, just to see what she's got at any time. He just sort of looks wrong with any of the options here. So we'll keep the turban on him. And... you know what, you can have that. Isara. Sure, why not? And... that is odd. Pre-guard getup. You know what? Let's try the teacher suit. Why not? Law. I like the shinobi locks on him. You can just have a different attachment to his strand of hair there. Wolfless vest. Oh, there's the wolf head is on his shoulder. Okay. Ceremonial wolf garb. Let's go with that. Alright, and then in the skill panel. Alphen, I've got 4,300. This one is just 500 SP and I'll get 10 attack from completing it. So I might as well quickly grab Sonic Thrust and increased midair damage. To get the plus 10 attack. And that gives plus 50 attack. Increased near death. Increased attack elemental attack when surrounded. And increased attack elemental attack when full. You know what? Honestly, we'll just go through these. Yep. Big attack boost. And what else do we have? Defense plus 10, that would be an option. We've already completed that. KO prevention again. You didn't get that. Do they stack somehow? Because I'm pretty sure I've already got that. Yeah, I think we'll just quickly take those two arts. Because they're cheap and we can get the 10 defense. And then I guess... what will we take? Iron Cleaver, increased counterattack. I guess we'll take increased counterattack damage from here because that brings us one closer to that, and then we get plus 40 elemental attack, which we don't need on Alphen, but just in case. Xion, what do you need? Improved healing arts? Well, that sounds fantastic. Does she have anything where we're almost done? Yeah, we can take the increased mid-air damage. That gives her plus 10 resistance. What else do we have? This is almost done. Gives plus 30 attack, which again she doesn't need, but increased ailment rate, sure. Lunar Corruption. And reduced art cast time during combos will also give her. And I'm sure there's something else. Yeah, she can take mid-air evasion. I guess. Just to get rid of all of the SP. Rinwell. Elemental attack plus 50. Increased down, increased weak point, increased mid-air. Sounds brilliant. Off you go. And then these two for another elemental defense boost. But she only needs one for here for 10 elemental defense, so I'll give you AG restored from critical hits. And this for 10 resistance, AG restored upon enemy defeat. Very nice. And I think that's it for her. Doelim. Doelim. Sure, we'll give you those. For plus 10 elemental defense. Other than that, he hasn't actually unlocked all that much. Which explains why the battle took so long with him. Sure. Give you those. For plus 10 resistance and recover increased down damage and increased rod extension critical damage. Resurrection, yes, please learn that. That's going to be useful. Honestly, the whole thing gives me 10 defense. Learn negative gates, easier perfect evading, and increased boost strike damage. You can learn more arts just in general, I guess. Is there one more up here? No, not really. So, mid-air evasion, I guess. And Kisara. Easier over limit, absolutely. You can have that and then just get that as well for elemental defense plus 20. Skilled angler. What does that give me? Elemental defense plus 30. Sure. Makes it easier for party members to trigger over limit. Strength and guard ignition. Lion howl. And increased counterattack damage. And then just recover here for another plus 10 penetration. And then here the increased guarding effects and the increased boost gauge from enemy defeats for another 10 attack. And we're pretty much good to go. Now just law left. Law... You know what? Easier party member over limit twice, over limit extension and over limit extension. For a plus 50 attack, noisy ninja. Very nice. And then he can have that for another plus 10 penetration. I don't really know what he's going to penetrate with his fists, but that's fine. You can have the mid-air evasion too. And then I think my team members are pretty strong now. Alphen has got 576 attack somehow. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Rinwell has almost 600 elemental attack. Alright, so I think we are ready to continue with the main storyline of Tuniez.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Okay, will do. But before that, I actually wanted to check one more thing, and that was Alpin's arts. Okay, he's at 3 stars for that. Okay. Just wanted to make sure he's not yet at 5 stars. Because I do expect, like, getting to 5 stars would unlock something on an art. But if he already was there, then I'd rather put in a different art. Instead, where do we need to go? Towards the inn. Okay, there's a quest up there, but we can do that later.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said,
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
Oh, I could have never found her on my own. If you don't have anything to do until Dedim's victory speech, you should wait here. I'll give you a room to use in the meantime. Once it's time for the big event, I'll come get you all. Alright, sure.
These must be the Danans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Is that? Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen.